The situation of young people in Europe has got worse in the years of the economic crisis. High unemployment rates and the lack of future perspectives among youngsters have contributed to increasing an anti-European feeling and widening the gap between EU institutions and young citizens. According to the latest polls, only 31% of citizens trust the European Union, and nearly 70% of those think their voice is not taken sufficiently into account in Europe.
More alarmingly, these figures are even higher among young people, who are nevertheless the Erasmus generation, those who have travelled the most around Europe, and those who have benefited the most from the increase of opportunities in Europe.
The Committee of the Regions is convinced that the younger generation must get involved and to have a say in the institutions. For this reason, on the 1st of April and as part of its 20th anniversary celebrations, it hosted the conference For a Europe with Regions and Cities, the View of Young People, giving the voice to Europe's next generation.
The local communities are really important in our democracy. It's the place where we have the real contact with the citizens.
More than 150 participants, including students of EU affairs and trainees in the Brussels institutions, discussed the role of local and regional policies and its relations with youth today. But what is the idea of Europe that the younger generation has? How do they feel about the European Union?
The youth is interested in Europe. We have Erasmus, we have villages that work together and young people going to other places, to other countries within Europe, and they really like it, they enjoy it, and they feel European, I think.
University professors specialised in European studies moderated several panel workshops aiming at answering three key questions. What should be the European Union future priorities? How can regions and cities bring Europe closer to the public? What should be the role of the Committee of the Regions in the future?
Most of the discussion that we had in our workshop was about the role of education in Europe. It was Jean Monnet, one of the founding fathers of Europe, that said something like this: if I would start again, I would start from education. We need to create a narrative of empathy as opposed to the narrative of technicalities.
The young participants came up with specific recommendations on these issues, which were put to a vote during the closing session. The best ideas coming from these recommendations will be presented at the Committee of the Regions' next plenary session in June.
Because we have to make a coalition of the generations, a coalition between actors in our society and the people. They are in fact legitimated by a mandate.